Electrification is upon us. But rather than consign the Mustang to combustion-powered history, Ford has reinvented it for this new era. The Mustang Mach-E has been given the hard task of introducing Ford into the tough world of electric SUVs, whilst also carrying the weight of expectation with that famous pony badge. Let's talk about the numbers to put this car into perspective. The fastest selling combustion-engined Mustang that you can buy in the UK is the Mach-1. That'll do 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds and has 460 brake horsepower. The Mach-E GT, however, will do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. And by the way, that's 2.5 seconds quicker than the non-GT Mustang, which is already incredibly quick. This car is fast, really fast. So the dual motors in the Mustang Mach-E GT will produce 487 brake horsepower and staggering 860 Newton meters of peak torque, which is mind-blowing. The dual motors are split between front and back, so you've got all-wheel drive in this car, and it's the 98.7 kilowatt batteries that you find in the extended range Mach-E that also feature in this. Ford are suggesting roughly around 310 miles out of a full charge, which is pretty good. So the GT name has always been about improving performance and looks, and it's no different here in the Mach-E GT. Firstly, let's talk about the colour. This Mach-E is finished in space white, and it's absolutely stunning. I haven't seen a Mach-E yet in this colour, and it's great to see it featured in the GT. It really adds to the front end. With the new bumper and grille sections, it looks really aggressive in the white. Let's talk about the front end. Obviously, the most noticeable difference is this front grille, or fake grille. This new big plastic section really adds that aggressive, sexy look on the GT compared to that sort of mustache-shaped grille that you see featured on the standard Mach-E. Almost gives that impression of loads of airflow flying in to a big engine. Obviously, that's not the case because this car's electric. But what's nice is it's sort of a nod to the GT heritage. As we work around the front of the car, we've got this really cool, aggressive sort of splitter, which is finished in black, which is a nice two-tone against the white. And we've also got these grille sections down here. When you fire her up, they actually open, which is really cool, and we'll show you that. As you come round, we've got these air vents here as well that let air pass right the way through. This isn't actually to cool anything down. This is to reduce drag because the Mach-E GT comes with cast 20-inch alloys over the sort of 18s or 19s on the standard Mach-E, depending on how you spec it. The 20s on the GT are also wider than the non-GT version, and they're also wrapped in Pirelli P0 tyres, which are great tyres. In behind these bad boys, you've also got 385mm upgraded Brembo brakes. These look amazing, really fill behind the wheel, finished in red, so looks super punchy, and all in all, just a great addition to the car. Obviously, they're there to help you slow down with all that extra power you get in the GT model. As we work along the side of the car, there's no real massive noticeable changes. The car, however, though, is 10mm lower than the non-GT version. Again, just to help with handling, add that sporty look. On the door, front door, we've got the Mach-E 4X logo. Other than that, no real changes. Still looks clean, no door handles. You've got your pop to unlock, which is a great feature. One of my favourite things about the Mach-E. Yeah, and apart from that, nothing else really that noticeable. The only thing I will mention though is you get body coloured arches as standard compared to the black on the non-GT version. Okay, so the rear, you've obviously got the standout Mustang tail lights, which look amazing. The 3 fins are so eye-catching, everybody knows that it's a Mustang. Other than that, there's only 2 real noticeable changes. You've got a suggestion of a diffuser down here, and you've also got the GT badge, which has replaced the famous pony. So everybody knows you're driving a Mustang GT. Why don't we pop inside the Mach-E GT and see what differs from the non-GT version. First thing you'll notice when you open the door is you get these GT kick plates, which are nice, obviously reminding you that you're in the Mustang Mach-E GT. When you get inside, obviously the first thing everybody notices about these cars is the massive 15.5-inch screen. This is no different to the interior of a normal Mach-E, but it's always worth pointing out. What you do get, however, though, is when you jump into drive modes, you get your normal Whisper, Active and Untamed, but you get the special button, which is Untamed Plus. When you click it, you get this weird noise. I don't know what that is, if it's the batteries charging up or I'm not sure, but it just sounds kind of ominous. This is reserved for track, and that's the guidance that Ford give you, but I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Other than that, there's only a couple of wee small changes. You get the GT logo embossed in the leather here in the armrest, which is a nice touch, and you get these upgraded new Ford Performance seats with bigger bolsters, sort of shoulder grips up high, and it kind of holds you in place when you're sort of swinging the Mach-E and out of corners. Other than that, you get little touch of suede in the door cards, and you get your Bang & Olufsen system throughout the whole dash as standard. But apart from that, it's pretty much the exact same as a normal Mach-E, which we all know is obviously a really high standard. This is just a lovely place to be and sit, and I can't wait to get out on the road. The thing is, the Mach-E really does do the family thing well. I'm in the back here, super comfortable, tons of room. You could easily get 5 adults in this car. Look at the amount of legroom I've got, and I've already reclined this chair to suit me in the front. And with plenty of boot space, and also plenty of front boot space, could this be the ultimate family sports SUV? This car gets me excited for the future of electric, and I can't wait to see how it performs out on the road. There may be no roaring V8s or wheel spins, but from what I've seen so far from the Mustang Mach-E GT is that it impresses in new ways for this new era.